ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense is up first today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set. It's second down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They face third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Incompletion makes it second down.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Play action here on first down. He's hit just before the throw, and it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier, and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers.
Touchdown, Indiana. They draw first blood in this national title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Makes the grab. It's Joseph. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. A shotgun run call. A change of direction. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Canes, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for this 6 points.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after the incompletion. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And they'll run it with the draw play. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Hoosiers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Beck. Running back has it on a screen now. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Nice grab. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice game.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
That's caught. It's Joseph. The Canes look to keep this drive moving. 1st down here for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Caught for the completion. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Gonna run it. It's Hemby.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, from a concept standpoint, plays like the counter or misdirection work well when defenders at the first and second level bite on the first move of the back. Here, we saw it play out perfectly.
Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Looking right, this one caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Short completion there, second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the Canes are on the move here. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Fletcher. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Breaks free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Beck. He's got it, looking for the end zone.
Well, I think you go with the safe call here with the out route. Quarterback's comfortable with that. I would have loved to see the receiver take that route a little bit deeper. Now it's 4th and short because he didn't take that route upfield.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. There's a 1st and 10 play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. It's complete on the crossing route. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. 1st down and 10 now. Looking for a man. He lets it rip. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to scramble. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. The pass rush closing in. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And the Hoosiers will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Beck. Makes a quick catch. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that short completion.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Receiver makes the grab, breaks into the clear, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Cooper.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass is caught, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Short pass finds the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. They're going to run it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem. And with that, they regain the lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On the run, it's Lyle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Makes a nice move there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pass complete. It's second down now. The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
To the air, it's back. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second and goal for the offense. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Canes. And they jump on top here in the second half. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. He's going to take off. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw to the left side, and it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Caught behind the line. It's Black. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Beck. Caught quickly. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. Fielded at the 25. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. 2nd down play coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
He finds the running back for a 4th down catch.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Nowhere to run up the middle. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Snags a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face 3rd down and short. The tight end has got it. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Hoosiers. They jump on top now, out here in the fourth.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
An important PAT now to make this a three-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It all comes down to this. National championship on the line, down late in the game. Can they make... here he goes! What a catch and run by the junior. And the Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? QB decides to keep it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning touchdown? Hurricanes! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Looking deep for late game heroics. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Extending the play now. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this screen play.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a
He's in the clear. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Touchdown, Indiana! A huge play here in the ultimate game.
And they pound this ball into the end zone to take the lead. Love to see the offensive line in this back get a chance to make the difference at a critical time in this game. Here we are under 2 minutes to go with a 2-point lead. All you got to do is kick the extra point to get you that 3-point lead.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
To the air, it's Beck. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Miami. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, I really wondered what direction they might go here with the national championship on the line. What a nice throw, but what impresses me is the catch and then the run after the catch to get the ball into the end zone. They go up by 3 now late in the game. An extra point here will force your opponent to have to drive the length of the field to beat you.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive is going to begin with good field position. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Going to try to use his legs here. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. To throw, it's Mendoza. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Back-to-back deep shots. The ball falls to the ground. We have a national champion. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.